How you doing, guys? So I decided that I'm not exactly the best at these tutorials, okay? But I do know a lot of stuff. So I'm going to try to be a little more organized, and I'm going to go through step by step. What you see on the screen here is the Google AdWords Keyword Planner. It's specifically for Google AdWords, okay? But I'm not going to talk to you about Google AdWords. I'm going to talk to you about search engine optimization. And this is going to give you a really good footing as far as optimizing your results, okay? Because let's just say you're building a fresh website, and I'm going to also do a few tutorials as far as just developing a WordPress website in order to make it easier for yourself. I know a lot of people, you get the real pretty HTML5 stuff with Wix and quite a few other ones that are out there. The template builders are just not going to give you enough leverage on the internet. I just, from my personal experience, that's just my opinion. Honestly, if an SEO guy or woman is good enough, then it really doesn't matter. But at the same time, you also want to be careful with the updates that are always periodically coming out by Google. So here's the first step, okay? You need to sign up for Gmail if you don't already have one. If you do have a Gmail, then most likely you're going to want to look into signing up for AdWords, okay? Now, you don't have to purchase anything. You don't have to buy. You don't have to run ad campaigns, because at this point, if you're looking at this, you may be a little bit too new to this to actually, realize what this all entails, and you're going to throw good money after bad, okay? But here is the website that I'm optimizing. It is a coaching website. It's called coachdirectories.com, and basically what this is with backlinks are a big part of SEO, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm buying up directories left and right. I have all the programs and the software to leverage multi-social media platforms, and I'm going to go into all of it, okay? But this video, we're going to focus on keywords. Now, the biggest search throughout the country for life coaches, okay? This is a life coaching blog / directory, all right? Are right here, okay? These are the biggest keywords that are searched. I searched this on a local level, but I'm sure if you type these keywords into the keyword planner and you research them for national results, you can pretty much find that out. So this is the Georgia section of the directory, and I'm just going to hit coaches directory. There we go. So here we go, and then I'm going to click Georgia life coaches. So once you go to Georgia life coaches, this is going to come up. You see here Atlanta, and you have one down in Miami, but that's probably due to the one that I left in there, which is the coach listing right here. And that's actually going to be disappearing pretty soon. So here we have one of the life coaches that is advertised on here. Enter website, phone number. These listings are also capable of social media, but there was no social media really on her website, which is just weird nowadays. All right, so here we have the map. This is hooked in through Google API. And let's talk a little bit about choosing keywords, okay? Let's just say you are focused on, as you can see here, I have Georgia highlighted. That's because the coach was in Georgia. Not many searches, but there are a few. So if you dominate the first page of Google, in which case it's not a dream, it's not a farce, it's not a scam, as most people say. SEO is real. It's extremely real, especially with the Fortune 500s that are getting knocked into the Stone Age as far as their rankings go because of the people that they've relied on to do their search engine optimization. Now it's just pretty much reputation management. But basically, you're going to come in here, you're going to see targeting, and you're going to type into targeting where you want to target. I'm targeting Georgia, so I'm going to hit Georgia. That's already in there. And then I'm going to type in life coach. But wait, we want to do a little more research, because life coach is just kind of like a broad phrase. So, if somebody types in life coach, me personally, it would be like what I'm looking to attract or whatever. But let's just say business coach, okay? Celebrity coach. There's tons of them. But I'm going to take all of the keywords, only because that's me and that's what I do. But we'll say business coach. So let's get an idea of the ranking for business coach and, the different things that are in there. And it's going to search for Georgia's results. So like here you have like April, many, many searches. In fact, these are actually higher than most. So here we go. Small business coaching. Small business coaching certification, training, marketing research, small business coaching certification, small fish business coaching. So you have all of these search results: competition high, medium, suggested bid. And that's because of the fact that it's AdWords. I'm not going to go too much further into this, but basically you get the idea. So if you sign up for AdWords, that's going to give you an idea of the keywords that you want. Now, in the next tutorial, I'm going to discuss where you want to put those keywords, because it's extremely important. So stay tuned.